Science, technology, engineering, and math. In 2025, we showed you teachers who are inspiring the future and the next generation.
They're just little sponges, and when they come into my room, they're like, what are we going to do today?
Schools with an encouraging environment for kids to be excited about STEM.
We want every student, no matter where they live, where they come from, to have access to all the same things.
Students taking what they learned to regional competitions.
This is actually our state robot. We're bringing a different robot to Worlds.
Or to promote local events as a young advocate.
Welcome to the Princess Reading Lab with Olivia. Obviously, I'm Olivia, and today's experiment is colorful clouds.
There were even new spaces to learn STEM for the entire community.
We are the first Girl Scouts Council nationally to receive a STEM center through the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation.
All of these people and opportunities across Oklahoma are an example of how teaching STEM can have a major impact.
When I was growing up, I never really saw female pilots, so I didn't know that was a thing.
We talked with one Piedmont student, Emmy Tucker.
My first flight, when I took off, something in me, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to do this for the rest of my life.
Who started the Piedmont Aviation Club at her high school.
People seeing that someone their age can go out and do this stuff and participate in these type of things makes them think, oh hey, maybe I can do it too.
And a few months later,
Sunrise traffic 90812 Tango is turning crosswind for runway 18.
We followed Emmy to the sky during one of her flight lessons.
I've just been pushing myself to get involved in the aviation community and get out there and meet people.
Through a scholarship, Emmy did training that goes toward her private pilot license.
I love learning, so if I can just keep learning, that's perfect. And I will keep learning for the rest of my life if I keep flying.
Using that passion to lift up other aviation students in her organizations. And we visited an elementary school in Mustang, where a class of fourth graders used STEM ideas to help another student who needed a little extra motivation to press down on his name stamp.
I talked to them about how he just needed some help, and we talked about the fact that this is a real life STEM project. This is not something that we're going to just put away, but this could really impact someone's life, and that that's what STEM is about to begin with.
We started and we were kind of asking questions like, what was his favorite color? What did he was interested in?
These fourth graders solved it through empathy and engineering.
We have to figure out ways to reach the next generation.
We also spent a day at the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum to learn how students can visit the Uncover Discover STEM Lab to connect the past with the future.
It is about introducing them to STEM concepts, but it's also about teaching how people skilled in STEM-related fields, interact in history.
The STEM Lab teaches lessons learned from the Oklahoma City bombing and its aftermath. These are only a handful of the 50 STEM spotlights we shared with you in 2025, showing how learning and teaching science, technology, engineering, and math can really make a difference for future generations. Meteorologist Sabrina Bates, KOCO 5 News.